How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm that fishing noob out here again on an all familiar little pond. Got with me just one thing, and that's this Daiwa BG 3000 spinning reel. No kayak, no nothing, just going to be bank fishing, and I'm going to be using something that I have not used successfully, which is a drop shot. I'm also pairing it with some Zoom little worms that I really haven't caught fish on. So we're going to see what this thing is all about. Also, coming out here, this water is like super gross. Kind of looks like a nice like tint right now, but it's just full of algae and grossness. So I've been reading, and well, not really reading, I've been looking up some drop shot videos and kind of just seeing like, what's the drop shot about? How do you fish a drop shot? And yeah, I'm like, wow, that sounds dope. I want to fish a drop shot. So that leads me to now fishing a drop shot and picking up algae on this little weight. Also, oh man, that's in the tree. Like, it's not where I wanted it to go. That is going to require a retie. I don't know what that was about. Here we go, and whoa. Well, that's one way to add some fish cover. Also, that means, oh man, hold on. I think this is the tree that I lost my little swim bait in from before. There we go. All right, drop shot recovered. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's totally where my swim bait was. All right, well, now we're fishing for my swim bait. It was a pretty big swim bait, so I'm sure like it would stand out. Oh, no way. I think that was it. Hold on. Really trying not to get super. Reach. Hold on. Oh no. Yes. No way. Yes. Oh man, I lost this thing so long ago. Look at that, it's in pristine condition, and I caught fish on this. That's why I was super sad when I lost it, because I was like, man, I've caught fish on this. Yay! Well, there's a ton of spiders on this thing too. Regardless of how the rest of this goes, that was a win. I dearly missed that swim bait. When it got snagged, I was like, no! And now I have it back, so yay. Casting this is super weird. So previously, I tied on a drop shot, but I only had like 4 inches of line in between the hook and drop shot. I was like, after doing some research and watching some videos, I was like, maybe that's not enough. So that's what prompted me to where I am now. I guess drop shots really aren't meant to be cast out from the bank like this. It's kind of one of those, like, you're on a bass boat or on a kayak and you're target fishing, like, all right, gonna hit these little points, gonna hit these little, like, not ridge lines, but like grass lines. I don't know. All right, here we go. It's so weird to cast. Here we go. Whoa. You saw my line swimming away, and bada bing, bada boom, sure enough, we've got a scaly one here. Nice. First fish officially on the drop shot. It's not a bad one. Yeah, that's not a bad one at all. Not a huge one. Definitely not a bad one. Oh, yeah. Nice. Thanks for that, bud. That was fun. See ya. No way. First drop shot fish. That was awesome. So the way I'm working this, and I'm not going to say this is the correct way or the best way, it's just a way. The way I'm working this is I am letting it sink all the way down to the bottom, and then I am popping it, kind of like with selecting the line, just popping it to kind of get that lure to wiggle and jiggle, do the little happy bass dance. And then I'm slowly retrieving it and kind of giving it pops along the way, and then I'm kind of resetting, so I'll do a pretty hard drive up on my rod to get the bait to go up and then sink back down on another spot, and then doing the same exact thing over and over and over again. So basically, there's like smallest amount of slack in the line. I'm just kind of like wiggling and jiggling it, and then reeling it in slowly and kind of continuing that wiggle and jiggle in it. Because I mean, the point of the drop shot is to have that weight sitting on the bottom and have your bait to be elevated above the, you know, the bottom of the whatever body of water you're fishing in, right? So it doesn't make sense to retrieve this in super fast, because then your weight's going to be off the bottom and your lure, your bait is going to be higher than wherever it is you tied it off on. Also, from what I've watched, the bite is supposed to feel like super mushy, where it's like you're kind of like giving it that bass wiggly jiggly dance, and then all of a sudden it's like mush, and then you just do like a lift and that sets the hook. So I'm kind of seeing that last one. I knew for sure there was a fish on because I saw my line, like you can tell, like, so when it sits on the bottom, when it pegs bottom, like you can feel it slightly, but you can see it in the line. So I knew there was a fish on because my line, like my weight hit the bottom and I saw the response of my line, and then my line just went whip. So then I was like, oh, that's a fish. Wow. A nice little hawk. I don't think you guys can see this, but down here, there's like a ton of what I believe to be catfish. Like tiny, tiny catfish. I'm pretty sure you guys can see those little black things in the water swimming around. Pretty sure those are tiny catfish, which means there's gonna be a crap ton of catfish here. Which, this place isn't that big. I think for record, drop shot probably would not be the best presentation to use if bank fishing. I'm not saying that a drop shot can't be used while bank fishing, it just might not be the best or most efficient way of bank fishing. I feel like with me right now on the bank, I'm wanting to retrieve this probably faster than what it's intended to be retrieved at. Whereas I know if I was on a kayak, I can cast it out, you know, just under that overhang and kind of work it as a finesse bait, compared to right now where it's like I'm trying to cover water. I don't think a drop shot is best used to cover water, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Thank you for joining me on this really quick bank fishing adventure. A little bit of a change up from the kayaking. Appreciate you coming by. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I would appreciate it if you would show some support that way. And if you are not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing and showing some support to my channel that way. Trying to grow the channel, trying to go through and, learn new things, hence me fishing a drop shot. So if you have any other random drop shot knowledge, wisdom, tips, tricks, share it with me. And if not, then drop a comment down below anyway and say what's up. But that'll be it for this one. I hope that you guys are out there and able to go fishing. And if you are fishing, I hope that you're able to catch a big one. If not a big one, a bunch of baby ones. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later. Oh, fish. Yeah, just kidding. See ya.